Streets of New Capenna brought us 5 new commander decks, one from each shard, which is appropriate because the entire theme of the set revolves around shards. I've already done budget upgrades for 2 of the commander decks, and this one will be the 3rd and final one, Bedecked Brokers. The deck is led by Perry. Perry the platypus! No, he's not a platypus, he's...
Perry the teenage girl!
Ugh, no, he's...
Ah, Planty the potted plant, how unexpected!
Fine, whatever. Perry the Pulverizer is a 4-mana legendary 3/3 Rhino Soldier. When he enters the battlefield, you put a shield counter on target creature. Additionally, whenever Perry attacks, target creature you control gains trample and gets +X/+X, where X is the number of different kinds of counters among permanents you control. I really like this commander deck and think it has a lot of potential. Even straight out of the box, it's a ton of fun to play. You can pick this deck up at your local game store and start playing it right away. Or, if you don't have a local game store, you can click my affiliate link down below and order the deck from Amazon. I always try to support my local game store, but they don't always have what I'm looking for. Like I said, I really like what this deck is doing. Lots of different counters, lots of interesting interactions, but the deck could use a bit more mana ramp, and some of the cards aren't the greatest in Commander or don't fit the theme of the deck. For example, Cross, Defense Contractor, is really interesting, and I think he'd be a fun commander to build around. Goad is a great mechanic, especially if you're in Bant and wanting to do a Pillow Fort deck. But I think we should replace him with Mikaeus the Lunarch. Mikaeus is amazing in this deck and has a lot of synergy with most of the cards. Next up, Declaration in Stone is getting the axe. It's a powerful card and situationally useful. If someone in your playgroup is running a Locust God or Xyrus deck, you should absolutely keep it. Otherwise, I recommend replacing it with Eternal Witness, which is just an all-around all-star of a card. Storm of Forms and Damning Verdict are both awesome board wipes and work very well in this deck, but the other two, Planar Outburst and Oblivion Stone, are not. 2 board wipes is plenty for most commander decks, so instead we'll be replacing them with Golden Ratio and Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy. Golden Ratio is going to draw us a ton of cards, which is something this deck needs more of, and Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy is some awesome land ramp and great late game card draw. Ajani Unyielding is decent, but I'd rather have a bit more mana ramp, so instead we're replacing him with Fertilite. Finally, we're going to remove the Vivid cycle of lands and replace them with 2 missing temples, Temple of Plenty and Temple of Enlightenment, and Arixmethes Slumbering Isle. Arixmethes gives us a new type of counter that works well with our commander and is a great piece of ramp. So all told, these upgrades will run you about $12, which is super cheap. If you have the extra money to spare, I'd also recommend picking up a Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. If you do though, I'd also toss in a Cultivate and cut both Devoted Druid and Wall of Roots, because doubling the -1/-1 counters on your own creatures could be a bad idea. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. I'm doing a push and trying to post new videos every weekday for the next few months, so look forward to lots of new videos in the near future. Or you can click here for more Commander content. I've also started a Patreon. You can click the link below or go to patreon.com/Danon. Stay safe and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.